Hello and welcome to a very special event hosted by the Hungercraft staff. This will feature a new map, and this is happening a week after the Rapture Official. It is basically like a Hungercraft Official, except it's kind of unofficial. It isn't like the full thing, but it is going to be good either way. Got a lot of nice people here. A lot of good people. We got Natsugun, all these people. It's going to be a great game. It's going to feature a new map, and at the time I'm recording, they are also streaming this over at Hungercraft TV by Bart Barrow, Foxtrot, and Havocfish are streaming this over there. And our players here, we got Sean was taken. It's go for MC, Claydrama, Matt Chief, Natsugun, ADZ, Nagor, Lehman, Bloxy, Cheligan, Rex, Encryptor, Admiral, Echo, Benhos, Yamada, Hammer, UPS. I think I already said those names. Sorry, it's like my fourth take doing this. Bubbleman, Tech Boy, Lawtox, Cool K, Ethix, Tisk 2, Yurit 1337, Dayshade, the one that got away, K-Jack for you, Livenator, Ace of Spades, and Jewel Isinator. It should be a great game. Played like normal Minecraft. It is played like normal Minecraft, except their PvP is enabled, and there can only be one winner. It is the Hunger Games. There can be teams, but only 3 players in a team. If there are any more than 3, then there will be intervention. Someone from the team may die. There may be a warning. You never know what can happen. But there's 30 seconds remaining, so this game is going to start in a second. And this is like my fourth take trying to record this. They've had a lot of problems so far. It should be very exciting. This is featuring a new map. I can't wait to see how this game goes. Let's see how it goes. All these players are randomly chosen, and I believe this is starting now. I'm not sure it's going to be messed up if we are playing on the new map or not. We're going to have to see. We've had a lot of problems. I've already done 4 takes of saying everyone's name on tab, and here we go. And we are actually playing on beta. I believe they are still commentating this over at the Twitch. But here we go. Everyone is running to the corn. Only a few players not. Here we go. Let's see. Any swords get pulled out. Natsugon actually getting a wood sword, taking out Julicinator, and he is on the run now. You see everyone spreading out. This is going very well so far. Only 1 death, and there's actually only 31 players in the game, so someone was a bit unlucky. Natsugan going for Ace of Spades, who's trying to get wood close to the corner, which is not good. Ace of Spades getting taken out by Natsugan. Natsugan is going to be able to get most of the kills there. Bloody Cookie actually has a chain chestplate and a wood sword chasing after Benhos. This is not good for Benhos, and Bloody Cookie seems to be looking very good early game. Benhos is on the run, though, after taking a bit of damage, but Bloody Cookie's going to have easy access for these cows, which provides food and leather armor. So Bloody Cookie's going to be a big competitor, it seems, but it can go any way with 28 players left as Sean was taken, takes out the It's Go for MC. Natsugan sitting here with a leather helmet that he got from Ace of Spades. He's going to break this wood here. Probably going to want to get some stone. A lot of cows around this area, and this is probably going to be one of the main areas for people to go to get that food. We actually see in the distance, I'm not sure who this is. It is Bloxy, I believe. Yes, it is Bloxy. He's running in the distance here by these caves. There's actually someone at corn still, and that is the one that got away. They have a leather helmet, looking for more stuff, and there's still a lot of players left. We got 28. This is the joy of officials. Everyone is trying their best, and is going to be going very great. And this is not a new map, by the way. This is the very first map, actually, before the first official. This was the beta map from the beta live stream that happened a while back. Apparently they couldn't get the map working. Cool K says nothing that is working in the chat, and Yamada gets disqualified. I am not sure what is going on. There's problems left and right. Anyway, Yamada gets disqualified there. I don't know what happened, but Bloxy seems to be teamed with the one that got away. Excuse me. So these players are at the corn there. They're going to be taking the corn, which may be a very dangerous early game. Actually, we have a team of 3 here. It's Lemonade Port, Rex, and Cheligan. Lehman and Rex both have stone. I mean leather chest plates, and they have a pick. They're going to be getting some stone. Get some stone weapons. So a lot of players here. A lot of confusion going on. They don't know why it's beta, but it's still been a good game so far. Trevor Cool taking out Ethix, and Trevor Cool also taking out Lawtox. Let's go check out Trevor Cool. He's taking on Nagor now, but Nagor finishes him off. Trevor Cool, I think, tried to pull a 3v1 there. It didn't work out, though. Bubble Man takes out Benhos. Let's go check on Bubble. Bubble actually takes out... actually, no, Bloody Cookie takes out Bubble. Blood Cookie has that chain chestplate that we saw early game. So it is this game is actually going faster than a lot of officials. It seems 22 players remaining in the first day. All these cows are still out here. Actually, Livenator getting a kill on Tisk too. Livenator, let's go check him out. He's in a cave, and actually there's 2 players above him. That's Dayshade and KJack for you. There's actually iron in this cave. Livenator might run into a problem here. He's running out of this cave. I'm not sure if they caught him though. Will he be able to escape this tight forest? And he does. He's on the run now. He's probably going to want to get to an open field. He's way on the edge of this map here, running through this forest. And he's just sitting here, probably going to contemplate what he's going to do throughout the game. Running down this cliff. I think he's checking his back to see if anyone's behind him. There were 2 players very close to him, but they are not near him anymore. Let's go check out on the open field. We actually see someone in the distance there. 2 people. That's ADZ and a team of 2. This is the team of 2 we saw above Livenator. It is KJack for you and Dayshade. KJack for you with chain boots is a bit of armor. It's always good. So this game is going to come to a slow. The bloodbath has mostly finished. It is turning to the first night, and we're going to see some mob deaths, most likely. So KJack and Dayshade making a team. They actually found iron there. Some people going to get some iron. So let's take a view here. I think that Sean was taken. Let's go check him out. He's out here with the stone sword on the very corner of the glass wall. In a very awkward situation. If he is attacked here, there's nowhere you can really run, and he'll probably have to stay for the fight. But he's in this corner now, just being safe. Let's go check on Lehman and his team. Lehman, Chulligan, and Rex are in this cave here, just mining out some stuff. They are probably going to go for iron. The one that got away getting taken out by Tech Boy, and I know the one that got away had a teammate, and the teammate is not here right now though. But ADZ and Tech Boy are teamed. Tech Boy with a leather chestplate. They're also teamed with Cool Case. This is a team of 3. They all have a bit of armor except for ADZ. Yes, they actually all have a bit of armor. Tech Boy with the most leather armor is always good. It's just a bit, but it's always helpful in game. And we actually see a name here under the ground. It seems like they're having problems with mobs. I actually can't see the name like at all, but they are under there. And so yeah. ADZ, Cool K, just figuring out what they can do. And by the way, this texture pack, I believe this texture pack is faithful. Most of the textures are, at least, for those who are wondering. So these guys are just going to try to play it safe. I think they see someone here. I think they're going to kill them. ADZ with TNT out. ADZ is going to want to try to use that TNT to his advantage. There is someone in here, though. So they're definitely going to try to use that TNT to their advantage. This team of 3 trying to overrun this one guy. So this seems to be a very team-orientated game so far. And they are really digging for this guy. They really want to kill him. This team of 3 can get ambushed very easily, though. They're not checking their back at all. But it doesn't really matter because most players are going to be out and surviving during the night. They're still going for this guy, and it's actually Matt Chief who gets flint and steeled, and he actually takes out ADZ. But Matt Chief gets taken out by Cool K. Nice final move by Matt Chief by taking out ADZ. Nice thing to do before he died. He took out 1 player from the team of 3. It was a good move by him. Sadly, he died. He couldn't do much. But let's go check on Clay here. Actually, you see the team of 2 in the background a second ago. Cool K gets taken out by Bloxy. Let's go check on Bloxy here. Bloxy, who took out Cool K. Cool K, I believe, was on a team. Bloxy actually going to fight Tech Boy, but Tech Boy takes him out. A spider takes out KJack. That's one of the first mob deaths we've seen. That is the first, I believe. And Dayshade loses her teammate, and now it is down to the final 15 during the first night. This is going very fast for an event, but Dayshade is running on the run here in this Cow Valley. A lot of mobs chasing her, but she is going to be able to outrun most of them. Let's go check on someone we haven't checked on yet. Natsugan, who has nearly full leather minus the pants, and he is on a mining expedition. Look at him. He's got just mines everywhere, gravel, everything he needs right here, and he's just making a huge mine. Excuse me. Let's go check on Livenator, who we saw in a cave below that team of 2 earlier. He's actually on the outside, no armor and a stone sword, just running around. He's killing those cows though. He's gonna want that leather. There's a lot of mobs here. He actually sees people underground. That's Rex, Chulligan, and Lehman. Livenator trying to do this solo. Dayshade sees Livenator, and Dayshade is chasing Livenator right now. That might not be a good idea. It is night, but Livenator will aggro most of the mobs. This may go either way. It's a little dangerous for Dayshade to be chasing him, but Livenator doesn't know Dayshade is there, or Does he? I think he does. This is a chase going on right here. You see Lehman and Cheligan talking in chat there. Actually, Dayshade stops to kill a cow. Very smart move by Dayshade. Doesn't want to overextend too much, but Livinator also kills a cow. Livinator is frozen in place. I do not know what happened, but Livinator ended up escaping, and Dayshade is caught back. Livinator's lag just gave him an advantage. That was very strange. I do not know what happened there. But Livinator is going to eat some meat, going to be able to regenerate the health. And we see Sean was taken, who was on the corner of the map earlier, on top of this tree, just keeping a lookout. He knows Livinator is there, so he's just going to look for more cows. But most of them have been killed off, I think, by Bloody Cookie. I think Bloody Cookie is still alive. Bloody Cookie's sitting in a 1-by-1 hole, just playing it safe. Always a safe thing to do. Let's go check on Tech Boy. I think he got a few kills earlier. He's almost full leather, minus the pants and the boots. We're going to see a lot of leather armor, especially on this map, and some iron later in game, because there is iron that can be found on this map. Let's go check on Nagore. So people are going to be surviving the night now. This is a team of 3, Nagore, UPS Postal, and Claydorama. In this cave here, just trying to get iron. The only armor they have is a leather chestplate, which Nagore owns. So this team of 3 is looking pretty good. There's a lot of teams in this game, and there's a few solos like Natsugon, Shano's Taken, those kind of people. But we haven't checked on Urit yet. Actually, you can see someone in the tree there. Who's that? We have not seen these people yet. I do not know who these people are. It's actually Admiral Echo and Urit, and I believe Urit is also streaming this event over at his channel, and they are making bridges from jungle tree to jungle tree. Very interesting. Playing the night out in trees. And Dayshade's taken out by Livinator! So Dayshade ended up meeting Livinator again, and they're all the way into the jungle. I do not know if Dayshade chased them all the way across the map, because earlier we saw them by the Cow Valley, but they are all the way on the other side of the glass wall. Livinator looting whatever she had. Livinator throwing out that GG, it's always good. Bloody Cookie says just leave till day. I don't know why he said that, but he's having a lot of problems with mobs and an Enderman. But if he keeps running, he should be good, but he's running into a lot of skellies, which are knocking him back and to the side. Running past all these mobs, Bloody Cookie is not looking so good. Taking a few hits from skellies, gets knocked into a cave, and has to resort to running into the cave. The Enderman is still after him. Bloody's actually inside the wall, but he isn't really. He's in that corner there. You can't really see him. Bloody might die here. He's not looking very good, and he's actually shot by a skeleton. A terrible death for Bloody Cookie, getting caught in that cave, taken out by mobs. Poor Bloody Cookie, that is terrible. Sean was taken, actually says Enderman was after him. Sean was taken, did see that happen. Sean was taken, just viewing everything. This leaves us with 13 players. We have Cheligan, Claydorama, Admiral Echo, Hammer 01, Rex 1230, Tech Boy, Nagore, UPS Postal, Natsugun, Lemonade Port 1, Urit 1337, Livinator, and Sean was taken. No one at the corn though. It is very hard to fortify this corn, especially at night. Mobs are always a problem. But the people remaining are most likely mining, just playing it safe for the night. Let's go check out Natsugon, who we saw mining earlier. How do you type in this game? Anyway, Natsugon is just crouching here, spending the night. With a little force field up, he didn't make much progress than last time, but he wants to get that iron, making this giant hole. But he's just crouching there. He wants to survive the night. Let's go check on Claydorama and his team. Claydorama, Nagore, and the others are in here. I think Claydorama actually has an iron sword, so they are finding iron. UPS Post, so they actually find 2 iron here. Very good. They are getting some progress on iron. I think UPS Postal skin is a bunch of Adath's heads. And a zombie is actually going after UPS Postal, but he towers up. This is very good for this team. They're going to be able to get some iron. So, for the night. But by the time next morning comes, there should be a bit more action. Let's go check on Hammer 01. I do not think we've seen him yet. Hammer 01 is a solo player with leather boots sitting in this weird... Ooh, I did not know I can do that. I thought I was in spectator mode. Excuse me. So let's go check on someone else. I had no idea I was in spectator mode. I better not click mouse 1. So whoops about that. Nothing happened, so don't worry about it, guys. Livinator here, sitting in a tree, surviving the night out. He's a solo. I always root for the underdog, so I'm hoping one of these solo players comes out solo players come out and win, and the teams of 3 just knock each other out. And I gotta make sure not to click. Hopefully I won't forget that I'm not in spectate mode. I thought I was, but apparently not. So let us go check on Lehman. Lehman here are those iron boots? I think they are by like the little sparkles on the side. I do not think that's painted leather. Those are probably iron. This team of 3 is looking very good armor-wise. Cheligan having the least with only a leather helmet, but they all have iron swords, it seems. So this team of 3 is going to be doing very good. But it is day now. All the mobs are going to be burning up here, and people are going to be coming out. So it should go very well. Let's go check on Natsugan again. Natsugan's still sitting in his cave. He just wants to play it safe. He's been crouching the entire time. Wants to play it safe. He should be mining though. It's never good to do nothing. Should always be moving, doing something. But he's playing it safe though, which is always a good thing to do. Let us go check on Clay. I think I just checked on Clay, but actually no, Clay and Nagor are out here, and Hammer gets taken out by Cheligan, and Cheligan here gets the boots from, and I think Hammer came out of this hole because they are above ground, so Hammer came out of this hole and was greeted by the team of 3, which is no good, leaving us with 12 players. So the game has been slowing down, but it should speed up now since it is the second day. We actually see the second team of 3, or another one at least. We have Nagor, UPS Pulsa, and Clay Drama, and on the other side we have Lehman, Rex, and Cheligan. And I believe there's also another team. Yes, there is. There may be 2 other teams, but I know there is Yurt and Admiral. We haven't checked on them in a while. They're actually mining now. Trying to mine at day, which is interesting. That's something you would go down and do at night, but they're just playing it safe. And I think Yurt fell in some kind of... I'm not sure where Yurt is, but I heard some fall damage. And he's just coming out of his hole right now. So Admiral Echo and Yurt out here in the jungle, not armor. They have not much armor, but Admiral Echo has an iron sword though, so they are doing okay. They're actually live streaming this right now, as I said earlier. Who haven't we checked on? We haven't checked on. Sean was taken. He's actually off of his tree now, and there's an explosion here, so it's probably creeper damage. Sean was taken is not looking very good. Stone sword, no armor. He spent the whole night in a tree. And this is our first feast, ladies and gentlemen. And we have a team of 3 running there right now. The first feast isn't much. It won't have an amazing amount of stuff, but it will have something. And creepers, blowing creepers up. And so they will be checking this feast. I'm not going to open any of the chests because I believe it actually opens on their side. Since I could break blocks, as you saw earlier. But a bunch of stuff dropped there, some arrows and cooked meat. Cheligan actually getting a gold chest plate, so Cheligan catching up armor-wise. And apparently there's also a chain chest in the corn creeper there exploding. Actually, the other team of 3 sees them, and this team of 3 is not looking good. They don't have as much armor, and they're not going to be looking very good. And Lehman getting that chain chest plate, and this does not look good. They see each other, and they are giving eye contact, and they are on the run. This team of 3 is on the run. It seems like the team at the corn is not going to give chase. These 2 teams seem to be dominant, especially Lehman's. Actually, Cheligan got a diamond axe, which is the equivalent of an iron sword. So, but they already all have iron swords, I believe. And I believe they're actually doing another map after this game, which I will also commentate if they do. Just throwing that out there. Anyway, this team of 3 is looking very dominant. This unofficial official game that had problems. But, so this team of 3 is looking very dominant, as I said. And there's actually that tree's on fire. I do not know who used flint and steel, but it seems like there is a fight going on over here. Or maybe they just used flint and steel for no reason at all. Let's go check them out. This team of 3 is just sitting here. One of them was on fire. I don't know what happened here, but in the distance we see Livinator still sitting in this tree. I actually think this is not a natural jungle tree. Ladies and gentlemen, this was actually handmade by Livinator. He used 4 jungle saplings to make another jungle tree on top of a jungle tree, creating his masterpiece of a treehouse. Very interesting tactic by Livinator. We haven't really seen this in any officials. He is going to be playing it safe still, being a solo player. Let's go check on Natsugan. He is still crouching in his hole, and I believe he sees names. Yes, that is Cheligan and Rex in their team. Natsugan's still crouching in his hole, though. Natsugan does have a nice amount of armor. We actually see the team of 3 just keeping a lookout. So these two teams of 3, I think, may kill each other off. You never know. Sean was taken over by this small cave area. I don't think it leads much to... I don't think it leads to anywhere, really. But, Sean was taken just chilling here. There's actually iron right there. Very, very smart for iron. And, Tech Boy actually coming in. I believe Tech Boy had another team, but Tech Boy running in to attack. Sean was taken. And... Sean was taken, panicking, hitting him with a pick, trying to run Sean with the bow, and actually Tech Boy can't reach him. Sean was taken, probably only one more hit. Tech Boy is actually hiding now. Oh, and the team of 3 is coming in. Wow. Clay Majara actually just standing there above them. UPS Postal just jumps down. Wow, what a change of events. Yeah, Sean was taken in the corner with his bow. He is very scared. And I believe I just blocked his arrow. I did not know I could do this. I thought I was in spectate mode, but this is getting very intense. It's actually 2 iron there. And I think, will they leave? Sean was taking a load. How is Sean still alive? He actually says no hate right there. I do not know how he's still alive. And where did Tech Boy go? This was a very interesting chase of plans. Is that a sword? I think Tech Boy may have blocked himself up. But Nagor and Claydrama going after Sean was taken. Claydrama might just jump down there on his own. Sean with the bow out. I hope I don't get in the way. I'm trying to get out of the way as much as I can. And there's a bow shot and misses though, giving them an arrow. It's a very interesting fight. It's a 3v1v1. Tech Boy is hiding. I am very surprised Sean is still alive. He fires another arrow. Nagor has TNT. And Nagor places it in flint and steel. And there it goes. Sean needs to move. And Sean is on the move. It explodes, but doing no damage to Sean. Actually opening the area a bit. Did the team leave yet? Clay is actually going to investigate. Where has Tech Boy gone? Tech Boy is sitting in a hole. Wow. I do not know where he went, but this has gone very interesting. That was very unexpected. I'm surprised neither of them died. Sean is looking in a very bad situation. Clay said, so, slash kill. They're actually dropping gravel on him, which isn't very good considering they made a big area with TNT for Sean to move around. Sean is just trying to live. I want to see Sean come out of this alive, because Sean, he survived the incidents with Tech Boy and the team of 3. I do not know what he's doing. Actually, UPS, I think I know what UPS is doing here. They're trying to stack up blocks, so Sean will lose sanity, and it might actually work. Nagor mining out some blocks here. Sean is still down there, and Claydrama is actually moving out on his own. And actually, Livinator coming in. Livinator might be able to pick out Clay while he's separated from his team. I don't know what he's doing, though. He's running in between them. This is very interesting. I do not know where Tech Boy is during this, or the other team of 3, but Livinator is going for chickens. Probably wants those arrows. Clay kind of separating himself, but they're actually running after Livinator now. I do not know what Livinator is doing. Is he trying to lure them to someone else? I do not know, but the team of 3 has been dragged away from Sean was taken, and they're running into Nazugan has full leather minus the pants. There's actually a cow right there you could use, but he's running into the jungle here, back into this cave I think he had, and he blocks it off, playing it very safe. Smart move by Nazugan, and I think there still is a chase going on. Where did Livinator go? It's just the team of 3. Livinator, here he is, on the run, kind of near Nazugan, but we see the other team of 3 there. I do not know how Tech Boy or Sean was taken, are still alive, but wow. So Livinator is running to this island here, trying to kill these cows. Livinator is doing very good this game, just surviving. I want to see him win too. We still have a lot of other players we haven't checked out too. Actually, just a few, because this game has been narrowed down pretty very much. But this team of 3 still looking dominant though, staying out of most combat. But Nazugan is slain by Nagor. What? A team of 3 did catch up to Nazugan. Sadly, Nazugan, I believe this was his first official, getting taken out in 12th place. And apparently, Nazugan says Trader. I believe Trader was teamed with Claydrama. And they ended up killing him, because before this game, I believe they were talking about it. And Claydrama was supposed to team with Nazugan, but he apparently went with these guys. He tried to truce and leave the cave, but they ended up killing him. A very sad death for Nazugan. I was looking forward to watching him play. But we still have Livinator, who's been doing good, and a lot of other solo players like Sean and Tech Boy are still alive. Sean still near the glass border by this cave, and he sees the other team of 3. Sean is just not having the luck today. Tech Boy is still sitting in a 1x1 hole. He is not having fun right now. Let us go check on UPS. They actually got a lot of armor from Natsugan though. So that team of 3 is going to just get a bit more powerful. Let's go check on Rex, and I believe they are having a game after this, which would be fun. Eliminator asked someone for a truce though, but at the same time, oh, Lehman actually sets himself on fire. You cannot light TNT while crouching. He is going to light this TNT. I do not know who's there, but they do light it. And there we go. No one seems to be here though. They actually revealed iron. I do not know what the goal is of what they do. I think Sean is actually here though. Sean is under the cave. Yes, he is actually down that cave. Sean, what are you going to do, Sean? Sean is hiding behind this wall. And Tech Boy was also here, and he's coming out now. He's on the run. Wow, Tech Boy making a run for it. Wow, wow. What a change of events. I think they're actually going to attack. Sean was taking though. Lehman may be able to find him. But they're not going on this side of the cave. Sean is just crouching. Sean is just barely escaping all these just interactions with other players. Livinator, I kind of want to say I want Livinator to win as a solo player. He's been running around playing it safe. Admiral Echo and Urit are still out there, but this is where the action's going on. Sean is crouching, trying his best. And I think they're still looking for him. They know Sean is there. They're going down to this area where this dirt is. They might actually just dig straight down and fall. Imagine that. I think they know there's a drop here. I'm not sure, but there's actually a name. Who is this? Is this Tech Boy? No, this is Livinator. What is he doing? He's running into these teams for no reason. Maybe he's trying to lure 2 teams into each other. It's always a good thing to do. Good tactic. He knows they're there. I think this whole team is crouching. Most of them, at least. They made a little fortress. And they are just sitting here. So... And we do have only 11 players remaining. This is our top 11, ladies and gentlemen. And we are going into the second night, and I believe the second feast is coming soon. Or no announcement yet, but it should be coming eventually. Let's go check on Tech. I do not know what Livinator is doing. Tech in a 1x1 hole here. Liv said, just follow me. I think he wants to lure the other teams here. I think that's what he's doing. There's actually an explosion in the cave. Was that a creeper or what? Maybe that was just TNT. I'm very confused on what happened there. They actually have a dog that they made sit. Lehman with the bow out, trying to shoot Liv, missing a shot. That actually flies by. Oh, I thought I was going to hit the Enderman. That would have been amazing. But Livinator just sitting. He's luring teams. That is definitely what he's doing. He's taunting them. Livinator is playing it very interestingly. I'm loving his play style so far. And this team is actually coming for him. Another bow shot, and Livinator knows that would have been the bow shot, and he's on the run now. And the team actually just goes back into their cave, but I don't think Livinator is done. No, he comes back. Livinator is still keeping a watch on these guys. But wait, is Sean... No way! Sean is still here, back in this cave. This is extremely interesting, ladies and gentlemen. I do not know what can happen. Livinator actually jumps in the cave. What was the reason of that? The team of 3 is trying to chase him. I don't think they're falling for his ruse, though. They're getting a bit closer. Livinator has no chance. I think he just wants to run. But running with those mobs there and going against the glass wall is not good. He's actually freezing up. Livinator... Livinator, no, Livinator, please don't die. No, run, Livinator, run. There's mobs on him, but he's lagging like hell, as Ethix says right there. But wow, he's just teleporting around, but he still manages to escape. Livinator's lagging out. He needs to get in a tree like he did before, and I think I actually see someone over there. That's Admiral Echo and Urit. Place another furnace, please. I think they do have iron here. Yes, they are actually cooking up iron. They're going to be able to get chest plates. So this is one of the underdog teams that's just been out in the forest, and they're going to come in at the end of the game with a bang. Let's go check on Clay here. Clay, Nagore, and UPS all painted all their armor white. I'm actually getting a bit of lag here from Fraps. And there's actually someone above them. Who is this, though? This is Livinator. He is trying to lure these two teams to each other. There is no doubt about it. Livinator is the guy in between both of these teams. Actually saying hi to him. This team armored up as well. Livinator, I really want to see Livinator just come out and win this. Livinator tries to run thinking they're coming out, but they're just going to stay in their hole. None of these teams are falling for his trick. Livinator going to take out the zombie, get some meat from it. Getting a bit of lag. I do not know what's going on here. Let us go check on Sean again. Sean actually moving a bit out of the cave. Still being careful though in his same spot, and this team is still here. So, I do not know how Sean and Tech Boy are alive. I thought the team of 3 were going to take them both out. Sean is miraculously still alive. He's actually throwing down a furnace here to cook something. Let's go check and see what that is. That's actually 3 iron. He's actually cooking 3 iron there. And you can actually not look in furnaces as a normal spectator, but apparently I'm like an admin, as you saw earlier, me accidentally breaking a block. But yes, this is our, I think this is our final 11. Eliminator says stream must be boring. But this is how the game goes, and it always makes it interesting in my opinion. Eliminator though doesn't think so. Eliminator, he is not on his tree anymore. But there is someone we haven't teched on in a while, and that is Tech Boy, who is in a very small hole still mining with his armor. You saw an ender pearl there, which is a very useful item. Let's go check on Admiral and Urit again. Admiral with the iron chestplate, Urit only with an iron sword, but they are looking very decked out here. I think that was, this has been the first iron chestplate of the game. So the team actually got iron armor, and if you do run around to all these caves on this map, you can get full iron. Excuse me. So most of this, I think they are the only people in the forest, so they have it in the jungle. I mean, they have it nice and clean, while everyone else is out in this area, I believe. Let's go check on UPS. Actually, you can see players here. That's Sean. He actually moved away from the cave and back to his old tree. Sean miraculously living from those 2 contact here. And there's another feast, but there's no team to get it. This may be a changing point here in the game, as feasts always are. We have Cheligan, Rex, Lehman on team, Nagor, UPS, and Clay on the team, and then we have Admiral Echo. And actually, oh my gosh, Livinator! Run, Livinator! Oh my gosh, there are so many mobs on Livinator right now, but he escapes, and he is actually getting in the chest here. I cannot look in those chests. I'm not going to risk it. But he is checking these chests, and he's getting mobbed by spiders. He needs to run, dig down, make himself a little hidey hole, and Lotok says that's a pretty sweet feast. I do not want to risk looking at it, though. This team of 3's coming in, though, Lehman in them. Apparently, iron boots and chests are in the feast, and this team might actually grab it. Livinator did not get the lucky chest, though. Here they are checking in chests, but they are going to be surrounded by mobs. Lehman actually going after Livinator. Livinator getting caught in the corner by mobs. Run, Livinator, run. Livinator on the run. Lehman actually giving up there. Livinator might be very low right now, but he's running into this other team with other team here of 2. Urit and Admiral Echo. Livinator actually throwing out a gold helmet there, his first piece of armor throughout the game, but he needs to get to a safe place. And now, I do not know if he knows that team's there. They are actually crouching, being very careful. I do not even think they want to fight him. Livinator, gold helmet, first armor piece of the game. So, I believe, did this team get the feast or not? Where have they gone? They're actually in a cave here. And actually a dog actually kills Cheligan. Wow! Cheligan accidentally attacked the dog or something, and they did not kill the dog, and Cheligan was killed by a dog. And this is why dogs are not good for PvP, especially teams. They just distract you and put you at a disadvantage like that. What a change in the game. A very surprising thing, but if a game lasts this long, things like that are bound to happen. So, that is our this is our final 10, ladies and gentlemen. Urit is running to the corn though, but these mobs are here, and Livinator sees him there. Will Livinator be able to pick Yurit off? Livinator running in! Yurit, what are you going to do? He actually says, nah, though. Yurit actually running. Admiral Echo running in. Let's go see. Let's go check one chest. Actually, no, I could check the chest normally. Excuse me. There's actually flint steel buckets. A lot of flint steel. Flint steel is a very powerful weapon. Iron boots there. That has been yet to be grabbed. There was... Oh, a gold chest plate is in one of those chests. It's actually ender pearls, bows, arrows. Someone took the iron chest plate, though, I believe. Killing off these skellies here. Yurit has that gold chest plate. Now, Yurit getting hit by a lot of skellies here. Will he be taken out? They're actually burning, so it should be easy for him. Yurit running into a lot of problems here. He's taking a lot of hits from those skellies. And Yurit and Admiral are both on the run here. Livinator actually says noobs. Anyway, Yurit here just killing some skeletons. Tech Boy says crap. I'm not sure why if he was on a team before, but Tech Boy's still in a 1-by-1 hole. He might actually be dealing with a team here. Let's go check on Clay. Clay with Nagor and UPS Postal still. With their white snazzy armor. They're actually digging out of this hole here. Right here. Actually, just in this forest here. Livinator asked someone for a truce. I'm not sure. I mean, Tech Boy does. Tech Boy in this hole coming out. There's actually a spider right above him. He's going to be able to take it out right there. Getting out of this hole. And Tech Boy is going to be running back to the corn or something. Is there actually someone in the hole? No, that's actually a cow, excuse me. Tech Boy running towards the corn. That is what he's doing, but he's going to run into Lehman, and is his other teammate there, as his team it was reduced to 2 players. I did not see his other teammate, actually. And Lehman does have iron chestplate and iron boots. Very powerful. And actually, the team of 3 is here taking on some creepers here. And Sean was taken in the background. So there might be a fight going on here. Lehman is caught alone. He doesn't have his teammate. Oh, actually, no. Rex is right there. Rex actually chain chestplate, leather helmet, leather boots. So they're very well armored up. Tech Boy coming in. Wow, this is a meeting point. Everyone is meeting in this game. I'm not sure if players actually split up their teams or not. Or if there will be punishments, but... Oh, they're actually playing the new map next if they can, and I am also going to commentate that because this has not been interesting enough. Livinator actually says, hey you, this team of 2 actually still taking a... He says, hey you, on tree. I think he's talking to Admiral and Yurit, but I don't think they can hear him. Two 3-man teams, he says. Actually, Admiral just crouching the team. Tech Boy is taken out by Claydrama. Tech Boy sadly getting taken out. I do not know why he ran at that team of 3 or what happened. Sadly, he's dead. Livinator says he has 1 heart, taunting them. I do not believe Livinator actually has 1 heart. But, Livinator running back up to this corn. This is our final 9, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure if there are still teams out there, if they're still following the team rule. But it seems like that they aren't. So if people aren't following the team rule, it's going to be a 2v3 v 2v1, I believe. I am not sure. I think it is. Actually, no, it's... I'm not sure exactly. Anyway. Oh, actually, Livinator is solo. Sean is solo. UPS is teamed with Nagor and Clay. Lehman is teamed with Rex. And then Yurit and Admiral Echo are together. So, yeah. Okay, so UPS, Nagor, and Clay, teams disbanded. Warning 1. Next time is Slay. So they are going to be slayed if they don't split up. So this is going to be very interesting. But Sean is there. Sean, Livinator hit the ground too hard. What happened to Livinator? He actually says oops in chat and says LOL. At least he's having fun. I was rooting for him. Sadly, he had to die. Another shameful death that we didn't really want to see, just like Natsugans. But Sean putting stuff in a chest? I'm not sure what he's doing. Rex getting taken out by UPS Postal. I'm actually getting a bit of fraps lag, but it is clearing up a bit. Sorry about that if you can see that. UPS Postal going through this stuff here. It is down to the final 7, and I believe everyone has to be solo now. Lehman does know they're there. Lehman has to deal with this creeper. I am getting a bit of lag. Excuse me. Oh, Livinator apparently went to eat and used an Ender Pearl. That really sucks. But always got to be careful because of stuff like that. But Lehman here actually going to be running from Nagor and UPS, but they're not allowed to be teamed. I think they're trying to separate themselves. So Nagor here trying to maneuver around these caves. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back into the game, and we actually missed something here. Nagor was shot by Sean was taken, who was solo. So now Sean was taken is going to receive that armor. There's actually a tower here, UPS in a tower. So he's going to be towering out. There's actually a 1x1 pillar, and one shot with the bow will take him out. That is actually I think that's Clay Drama. And this is our final 6. I believe I cleared up this frap slack. I deleted some things. It should all be fixed. Oh, so apparently they can fix it so they can do the new map. I will probably still upload this video as a fun little video though. So yeah, this is Clay just going down his tower here, so they're probably just going to get silly, because they are actually going to play the real map after this, which I will hopefully be commentating. Actually, Sean was taken behind that tree there. Let's go check in on Lehman. We probably do care, but don't care at the same time, if you know what I mean. But Admiral up in this tree here. Yurt is most likely near him. Or wait, they probably split up, I believe. Yurt actually split up. Clay taking out UPS. UPS actually said, "Gosh, I do not know what happened." Clay gonna blow himself up. Will he do it? For Narnia, he says sets himself on fire. Goodbye, Clay. Clay blowing himself up. 4 players remaining. This is not the unofficial official. So this is just a fun game. Apparently, it was very serious at first, but ever since my frap started lagging, I guess it's now fun. But Lehman is still taking this seriously, I believe. Clay, we were kidding. This is the actual official. That'd be hilarious. But let's go check on Sean. Sean here just throwing out some stuff. I think Sean wants to play this seriously because he's played a great game so far. I don't think he wants it to go to waste. He's going to want to win this. This is our final 4. Sean was taken. Yurt 157, Admiral Echo, and Lehman. All the teams have been cut down except for Admiral and Yurt, who have to split up now anyway. So Sean was taken actually going through this game entirely solo. Admiral fighting Lehman. Lehman with flint and steel. Lehman, here we go, here we go. Admiral strafing away from Lehman's arrows. They are fighting now. Lehman actually takes Admiral out, though. Admiral seemed like he had an advantage, but he was taken out. Throwing out that GG. Lehman here seems very dominant at the moment. It is. So let's go check on. Actually, there's an arrow being fired by Yurt, who has a lot of armor, actually. A gold chestplate, gold helmet, and leather pants. Very interesting set of armor compared to Lehman's iron. Apparently the arrows aren't being deflected, but Yurt versus Lehman here. I want to see Sean win. This is just for fun now, basically. The next game is more serious, but Sean's actually running in here. Going to fight Lehman. One hit on Lehman. Lehman on the run. Yurt watching them. Sean was taken with 2 bow shots. They both miss, and a third one they all miss, though. Hopefully he has a lot of arrows. Yurit's actually following, so this is our final fight right here for this fun pre-match, basically. Sean on the run. Lehman turning around with his bow. Shoots Lehman once. Yurit in the back, taking hits on Lehman, and Sean is taken out. I was rooting for Sean. He's played a great game. He's taken out. Anyway, we have Lehman versus Yurit. Here we go. Lehman running through the Lehman dealing with the zombie. It isn't much though. He's looking for Yurit. It's just him and Yurit left. Taking a bit of damage from mobs there. Creeper and a skelly. He's on the run. I do not know where Yurit is though. Yurit is still in this forest, so they are close to each other. They actually just kind of crossed paths. They do not know where Lehman went though. Lehman, I think, just used TNT there. I don't think that was a creeper. Yurit knows where he is, I believe. You're actually towering up into a tree to get that height advantage. Height advantage works sometimes. It depends on the situation in Minecraft. But he's going to be running from tree to tree here. Yurit sees Lehman there. Taking a shot. It misses. Another shot. It misses again. Lehman, Yurit still going for those shots there. And one shot right there, and he's hit off. Lehman has to deal with these mobs. He's on the run. Yurit is still sitting in the trees with these long bow shots. Will this be able to make it to Lehman? That shot was way off. That shot was kind of close, but Yurit, these shots aren't going to make. He's actually, Lehman actually going back to the trees. Lehman probably isn't too low. Lehman getting a shot on Yurit there. They're trading shots. No hits made yet, except for one by Lehman. They're getting in closer and closer. The final death is going to happen soon enough. And apparently I can't deflect arrows, so just ignore everything that happened earlier with me deflecting arrows. Lehman getting a hit on Yurit there. Lehman has a big advantage now. Lehman running in. Yurit actually jumping. Very unexpected move by Yurit, but Lehman has the bottom advantage. Yurit is very hurt right now. Lehman taking out Yurit, and Lemonade Port 1 is the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, great game. 10 out of 10. Nice job, Lehman. That apparently wasn't the official, but it was a great game. And I'll see you next time. I think I'm going to start recording right now after this for the next game. It should be great. I'll see you next time. I'm Floppy Fish, and this is Hungercraft.